It's your boy Devon in the building, and I know it's been a minute since I did a video. I just been busy, school, work, and getting my hustle on, so to speak. But on a serious tip, the reason why I'm doing another video is to talk to you about a few things. But before I even get up into that, I want to address the last video I did and how it turned out and what people had to say. I thought it was very interesting. And the comments I got on my video was sort of what I anticipated. Some of the comments I got was from a bunch of, some of the same black women I was referring to in the video. So for all you black bitches out there, thank you for proving my point on why I did the video in the first place. Thank you for, further prove what I'm saying. And what I mean by that is one of the black girls commented and said, "Oh, he just because you had some naggy girls, does that give you the right to support ethering and everything like that? And I done been through way more shit than you. Does this mean I'm a stronger woman, a stronger person than you?" And I'm like, this is why I don't talk to half of you black bitches, because you say shit like that. You say shit like this that makes you just non-approachable on this subject. You don't take no accountability. And it shows from what what you said. And then another black girl commented saying, "Oh, don't worry, Lanisha, Tisha, he's just another wannabe black boy, black man, but really he's a white coon." Just saying all kind of stuff about me. And then only positive thing that was said was this black dude commented saying, "I'm from Acorn." Acorn is a street in West Oakland. So he's from West Oakland. I'm from East Oakland. He said, "I'm from Acorn, and I understand what you're going through. I just want to let you know that, if you just, surround yourself with a more classier woman, really be about your business, then you won't have these problems." And I'm like, that actually makes sense. Out of all the garbage comments that I got, that was the only one that was, it was right. It was something that I can use as a guideline to help me. So I kind of thanked them for it. And then I got another comment from somebody saying, "Well, you're not even supposed to eat the pussy on the first date." And let me address that, because I'm just looking like, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with that's not the point of my video. But I'm gonna address it anyway since it got said. First off, I'm a grown ass man. If I want to eat the pussy on the first date, then that's what I'll do. I really thought, I was hoping I wouldn't have to even break this down, but it unfortunately looks like I am. But once again, I'm a grown ass man. Single grown ass man, and if eating a pussy is what I want to do, then I will do it. Point blank, period. Now that that's addressed, I would like to get back to the original reason why I'm doing this video. A couple of weeks ago, there was a shooting out here in Oakland. This guy was driving and he decided to pull up beside this car and shoot this innocent woman in the back of her head. And her husband was in the car with her when she got shot, and he drove her to the hospital, and he tried to save her, but she just died. And she had 3 kids too, so it was sad. And the guy who shot her and killed her, he fled all the way to Elk Grove, which is basically in Sacramento, the capital of the state of California, might I add. I don't know what was going through his mind, but he got caught. He admitted to shooting and killing the woman. They say it was out of road rage, but I don't know. There's probably more to it, but no matter what the reason is, it's nowhere near justifiable for him killing an innocent woman. And the crazy part about it is, I went to school with this dude. I went to school with this cat. We went to middle school together. I actually talked to him 2 months prior to this. He seemed to be doing okay. I always questioned, him because some of the cats he was hanging out, some of the guys he was hanging around with, they was a little street, and I could tell they was, out there being in the streets, being thugs. But still, he seemed to be doing all right. But now it's just, yeah, he's in this predicament now, and I don't know. I feel like, it just seemed like people I didn't went to school with, it seemed like a lot of them are just really not doing good. I found out that one girl I used to go to that same school with is now a porn star. Another dude from that school got robbed. From my middle school got robbed. He tried to rob somebody and he ended up getting killed. And now this dude went up, shot innocent mother of 3 children, and now he's in custody in jail. So it's like, man, what the fuck is everybody doing now? A lot of them are just doing bad, and this guy kind of represents what I'm talking about. So yeah, if I was just thinking in my head, man, like, if I could just talk to him just one more time, part of me would just want to ask, like, what the fuck were you thinking, dude? What made you want to kill an innocent woman? But I don't know. I don't really think I'm going to get a answer. And if I do get an answer, it's probably not going to even justify him doing what he did. But still, part of me also wonder how much time he's going to get. I talked to my stepdad about this situation, and he's from the street, been in and out of jail, and I asked him how much time he's going to get. And my stepdad was like, Devon, when was the last time you seen this dude? I was like, about 2 months ago. He's like, that's the last time you going to see that nigga. And it's fucked up, but it's true. I think what he did, I don't know if he's going to get out. So I'm not really good with, laws and, how the court system work, but it don't seem like he's going to get out tomorrow or next month. He's going to be in there for a while. That's for sure. And it really inspired me to, go out and go deeper into my community work. I am a community organizer in training. I did some training out in Santa Rosa. It really made me want to just go out and just do that for a minute because, and just do something productive with my life, because I don't want to be out here in these streets like that. I want to do something that's going to make a difference, make a change. I recently had a real major role in getting a measure passed in Oakland called Measure BB, which is going to fund free bus passes for youth, fix potholes around these streets, and secure about 120,000 jobs out here. So yeah, I'm really trying to do things for my community because it's the things that are happening out here is crazy, and a lot of people my age, talk about it like it's just like gossip, like how Wendy Williams runs her show, and you already know what kind of alpha male she is. No, but a lot of these dudes, they talk about these killings like it's that kind of gossip. Oh, you hear about what's the name getting smacked on 55th Street? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, that's Mookie's cousin. Yeah. And it's like, nah, it's not like that. It should be taken a lot more seriously than that. Innocent people are dying for nothing over the dumbest shit ever. He looked at me wrong. He stepped on my Jordans. Just dumbest shit. And to this day, I still don't get it. And maybe it's not something to get. Maybe it's something to, you know, fix, and something to just do something about. You know, and I think, but what I will say is, I think a lot of this is coming from a higher power. I think, you know, people who are, I have a feeling that there's people out there, I don't want to say the government, but just people in that sort of higher power are pulling these strings to cause, you know, these things to happen out here in these streets. You know, I think lack of family structure has a lot to do with it. You know, and this goes back to what Tommy Sotomayor was saying. How all these females are having different kids by different dudes, and the kids growing up not knowing who their father is, and how that can be dysfunctional. And I think that plays a role in what happens out here in these streets, you know. And speaking of Tommy Sotomayor, I saw recently, just watched a video he did on, I don't forgot what it's called, but he just posted it up, you know, on how different women with kids act like they should be put up on a higher pedestal, when really, no, you should be treated just like who you present yourself to be, because what you did was your decision making in life, and you should be held accountable to that. That's the thing. They don't want to take accountability for what they did, but they want to put all this accountability on the men when they don't want to take accountability for their own actions. And when they get treated for the decisions they made, it's a problem. You know, this is that contradiction. And that's what Tommy Sotomayor pretty much alluded to. And I feel him. You know, so once again, you know, I'm really loving Tommy Sotomayor's videos. He makes a lot of sense. You know, I'm starting to even notice that kind of behavior amongst women, black women, and some of my families, and just around women in general. And I think it plays a huge role in why I'm single in 2014 on some serious shit. So once again, Tommy Sotomayor, if you're watching, you know, maybe you could shout me out and maybe give me some advice on how to just go about my everyday life in regards to how to deal with these black women and just women in general, from one black man to another, from an older black man, because, you know, you are in your 30s, to a younger black man out here just trying to navigate through the bullshit, through all the problems that you've mentioned throughout all of your videos. So yeah, so if you're watching, hopefully if you have time, maybe you can do that, you know. So yeah, and you know, so that's pretty much what I want to reflect and talk about, you know. So for all y'all watching, you know, still leave your comments, let me know what you think, you know. Hopefully, you know, if you're a person with some common sense, you'll realize what I'm talking about and give me the full support for it. But if not, hey, it's on you. All you'll be doing is just showing how ignorant you are, and how you just further prove my point on what I'm talking about and the problems that are out here. So with that being said, this is your boy signing out. Alright, see you next time.